Welcome to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson, and on this edition of Coach's Corner, we're going to have Pohai boys tennis coach, Coach Larimer, will be here, and a little bit later, Coach Burst, the head coach of the Pohai baseball team. That's all coming up on this episode of Coach's Corner. And first up, Coach Larimer with the Pohai boys tennis team. Welcome to Coach's Corner. First time this year we've had an opportunity to get you on the show.
Yes, I'm glad to be here.
Now, you know, any team that has a three-time state champion leave the squad and move on. Of course, he's playing in the college ranks now.
Right.
That makes it tough. Would you describe this year as a rebuilding year for the boys tennis team?
Yeah, I think we have, we probably got 4 returning lettermen probably, and they've been working real hard, and we've been doing pretty well. But when you got a kid that wins the bracket in one singles every time, I mean, that gives you a lot of points in a tournament, and it's hard, and especially a place here in Ponca. I mean, we hadn't had one since '75 before Daniel that was a state champion. We always had pretty quality kids, but I think the kids have been working hard, and I think we'll do okay. I mean, we'll be in the middle of the pack, and we'll qualify some kids for state tournaments. So
yeah, absolutely. And big tournament. Speaking of tournaments, this Saturday at the tennis center and at the country club. Tell us about this tournament. What teams are coming in?
Well, I don't have my list in front of me, but we'll have Mustang and Enid, Bartlesville. We have Oklahoma Bible Academy. I'm trying to think, Stillwater. I think that's pretty close to all. There'll be 8 of us.
Yeah.
Mostly 6A, some 5A schools, but
Right.
It's a pretty quality tournament. This is the last one that we host. We host 3 of them, and 3 varsity tournaments anyway, and it'll be a good day of tennis.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they're working hard. They're out there. They're practicing all the time. They get in a tournament like this. You want to see some folks show up. So, what time do folks need to show up? And
we'll have a
the
seating
players?
meeting at 8:00, and we usually get rolling with the matches by 8:30 probably. We'll play. We usually play a round of girls doubles at courts there on 7th Street in the Wally Smith Tennis Center, and then all the girls singles usually is played out at the country club, and then we'll send some of the doubles out there, and all the boys will be played out at the park.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
Now, looking ahead this year, you said you'll get some players qualify for a state. What's your outlook for the rest of the season?
Well, this tournament we'll be competitive. We don't have the Edmund Norse this time, or the Jinx, or Edmund Memorials, but we can compete, especially in doubles with most of the teams that'll come in. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Girls, they'll be real competitive in the tournament. I don't want, like I said, I don't want to speak for Larry, but we got a decent girls team, so we should qualify all of them for the state tournament, and they're fun to watch. He's got all of them back from last year, so they're doing pretty well.
So as far as their training and what you have them do in practice, and even during the off season, what goes into being just a committed student athlete on the tennis team?
Well, we have off-season tennis now, so the kids, in the fall that don't play football, or they're in the basketball gym or something like that, we get them on the courts all year long. So, we got the athletic period, and that has really helped develop some of the kids, because once we get in season, your practicing is not learning or getting better to forehand or backhand or whatever, and working on a stroke or something like that, or teaching them how to play. It's playing.
Yeah.
So you better be ready to play.
Right.
So, because it's a very condensed season, and in 2 months we play a lot of tennis.
Yeah.
So the good thing about off season now, the kids that are really competitive, like what Daniel was and stuff like that, they'll play all summer long.
Yeah.
So you have tournaments that the kids can get into, and most of those kids like that will play in their youth. Like when my kids were playing, they would go play the 10s and the 12s and the 14s and the 16s, and like it'll start whittling down after the 16th because they're driving cars and they're doing other things. So,
right.
But when they're younger and they go to those tournaments, they get a lot more competitive.
Sure. So does Daniel ever ring you up and say, "Hey, coach"?
Yeah, in fact, we got to watch him through a feed when they were playing down in Florida, and it was really nice watching him play. And we texted back and forth a little bit. And I know Coach Shelton, which is our assistant coach, and he communicates with Daniel a little bit too, so we talk about it. And, he's a great kid, and it's fun to watch him play still. So.
That's exciting. So what do you see for his future, do you think? I mean, it's hard to say, but
yeah, just from what I say, he's playing in the top 6, and up there at Valparaiso and doing a great job.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, and just watching on TV, you can tell they have a great camaraderie with the kids within the program. So
yeah. Do you think he'll go pro one day?
Boy, that's hard to say. I don't know about that, but
he's at a great school, get a great education. He'll have many opportunities.
Yeah,
but who knows, right?
That's just one more step.
Right,
it's kind of like just that few percent get to go and do that. So,
right. True.
I mean, that would have to be a dedication among dedications. And,
right.
I can't make that call.
Right. But you got to be proud of him.
Oh, absolutely.
Just doing incredible things.
And, we got a lot of great kids in the program, too, now still that are going to be great.
Yeah.
Great at something.
Yeah.
Because they're all good kids.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing I wanted to wrap up on. You got to be proud when you get those eligibility reports, and I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be proud to look at that report and go, we're good.
Yeah, I mean, in fact, most of our team, 5 out of the 6, could be, they're going to get scholarships academically.
Sure.
So, they're 4-point students, and, not all of them are great students, but most of the kids I have are.
Well, they understand the work's got to be done in the classroom.
Absolutely. And as many times as we miss, they do a great job of keeping up.
Yeah, all right. Coach Larimer, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah, I appreciate being here. Thank you.
Coach Larimer, the boys' head coach, the tennis team at Po High on Coach's Corner. Stay close, coming up. We'll have Coach Burst, the Po High Wildcat baseball team. Perhaps you're driven by on 5th and watch the baseball. Pull in and support the baseball team. And speaking of supporting Po High athletics, don't forget, Saturday at the Tennis Center, the Wally Smith Tennis Center, and also at the Country Club, it's Po High Tennis in action with a big tournament. All right, more Coach's Corner when we come back right here.